What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. All right, y'all. So this is going to be your inspirational message for today. We're going to pull some messages from my I Am Thankful deck, and we're just going to take a chance. We're going to take an opportunity to look at some things that we should be thankful for, okay? If anything resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Messages for my Scorpios. What are some things that Scorpio should be thankful for? Okay, we have being an example. So this means that for some of you guys, Spirit is using you as an example for other people. That means some of the things that you're going through, some of the experiences that you've had, some of the challenges that you had, just your life, your journey in general. Spirit is using you. That means that Spirit is putting you out there on display, basically. You know what I'm saying? Your journey. For some of you, you're gonna be talking about, your upbringing, your life, your journey, and you're gonna be sharing with other people so that they're gonna learn what to do. Okay, it's like you're gonna be a teacher, and I feel like the things that you're going through now is so that you can teach other people what to do. When they have these experiences on their journey. Okay, so Spirit is wanting you to, even though these challenges, Spirit know this shit out here rough. Okay, life be life, and sometimes trust and believe. I know. All right, but at the same time, just know that when Spirit takes you and use you an example, baby, that's very powerful. That means that you have some type of anointing on you, and Spirit knows that people are going to be able to learn from you. So right now, you may be the student, but soon you're going to be the teacher here, okay? All right, now, what does Scorpio need to know? What should they be thankful for? Hold on. All right, so we have not being afraid of change. So there were some changes that you had to make. And a lot of changes that we have to make, you guys, a lot of times require us losing people or, having to separate ourselves or doing something different. So there was something about your particular path that you had to change. Okay, you had to change maybe some things about yourself, your lifestyle, people you hung around with, things that you did. There were some changes that you had to make, I feel like, in order to have a better future not only for yourself but for your children here. Okay. Now the thing about change, you guys, and I didn't realize this either. Like a lot of people don't like to change. A lot of people say I want to change, I want to do better, and it was like you knew in order to have better for yourself and to do better that you were going to have to make some type of change. A lot of people say I want this and I want that, and I want to have better for me and my kids, or I want better for me and myself, but at the same time, they're not willing to make those necessary changes to have better. So I feel like you were someone who wanted better. So you was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go on and do what I gotta do. I'm gonna make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to make these changes in order to be the type of man or woman that I'm destined or wanting to be. All right, and because you were not afraid of change, because you took that bold leap of faith and you know what was gonna be on the other side, Spirit was like, all right, Scorpio, I'm gonna use your ass as an example. That means you're gonna go through some challenges, you're gonna go through some upheaval, you're gonna go through some obstacles in life. But the thing is, once you go through these, I'm gonna bless your ass. And then when I bless your ass, see, then you're gonna be able to share that story. What they say, you can't have a testimony without a great test. Okay, and I feel like for a lot of you guys, you had to go through this great big test. Some of us are still going through this motherfucker, okay? You had to go through this great big test, but the reason why you're going through this is because you're gonna have a testimony. You're gonna have a story to share with hundreds and thousands, and some of you guys millions of other people. They're going to be listening to your story, listening to you for inspiration, listening to you for guidance, listening to you for whatever it is that they need here, help coming to you for, what I'm saying, helping things. This is why Spirit is making you an example here, okay? And also, Spirit wants you to be thankful for your children. Some of you guys may have more than one kid. Hell, I got two. Some of you may only have one child. Some of you may not have kids at all. Maybe you're like a godmother, godfather. You auntie, you uncle to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But just be thankful for your own kids if you do have them, or if you play a role in somebody else's life. Okay. All right, you guys, that's all I have for my inspirational message for today. If anything resonated, once again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you're interested in a personal, my email will be in the description box below. I love you, Scorpio, and stay blessed.